Per i collegati da remoto, se potete chiudere audio e video, così iniziamo. Grazie mille.
Good morning and welcome to everybody. I am Lara Reale, one of the teachers of the Master of Science course in Agriculture and Environmental Biotechnology. It's with a great pleasure that I will coordinate this informative event to present our Master of Science course. And at first, I ask to the president of the course to briefly describe the objectives of the course, the list of the studies, and also the potential career development. And after, we will talk with the past and the current students of the course to discuss with them about the pros and the cons of their experience in our course of studies. Please, Professor Russi.
Thank you, Lara. Good morning to everybody, and welcome to this event. I will be presenting you now the course, the master degree course in agricultural and environmental biotechnology. Actually, this course was started in 2009, and in 2020 we made few changes to the study plan and converted this also in English. So the first question is, who are the students who should apply to this degree course? The target, the profile of the students that could apply to this course is somebody that is interested in applied biotechnology. That means that has interest in plants, microorganisms, and animals. Applied because the organisms we are studying are mainly organisms that are of interest in agriculture. The second point, a very important point, is that the student should have a suitable background in basic disciplines like mathematics, physics, the ones you see here, and of course in genetics. Another point, a very important point, because we converted this course in English, is the knowledge of at least the P2 level that according with the common European framework of reference of languages. So if you have got this this knowledge and interest, you can apply. The access is really straightforward for students that are studying in two bachelors, one offered at our department. So if they study agricultural science, the curriculum in biotechnology, they can straightforward apply to this degree course. Of course, they need to have the English language knowledge, the B2. And there is another bachelor offered in this university, that is at the Department of Chemistry, Biology, and Biotechnology. And there is a curriculum in this degree course in agriculture biotechnology. So they can apply straightforward because they have all the requirements to apply and enroll in our master degree. We also have international students. International students are coming from several countries. The application is subject to we have to verify that their background complies with the degree course. In this sense, I just spent a few words. How can you apply? And you can find many information on our website. Sorry, in the admission you will find several information. You will find a form, an application form for a kind of pre-enrollment. By filling it and by sending us several documents that actually will be your background, your scientific background, your Bachelor of Science degree, we will assess your prerequisites and eventually send you an admission letter. For international students, this admission letter is very important in order to apply for a visa for studies in our countries. For Italian students and for EU students, there is no need, because this admission letter is enough for enrolling. And then you have the enrollment according with the dates that the University of Perugia publish every year on the websites. What will you study? I will make a very quick overview of the study units and the credits that you need to get in order to get this master degree. Well, the agriculture and environmental biotechnology actually is a 2-year course. You have to get 120 credits. Here you can find the list of subjects that you need to study and sustain the exam and pass. In addition to the credits that you find in the right side of this table, in addition to the study units, you have also credits as electives that you can choose among several offered at our department and at our university. You have to get also credits in an internship and, of course, in a master thesis that mostly that is a scientific, is a research thesis. Very quickly, I will show you some of the topics that in several study units you will be studying. For example, in plant development biology, you will study genes involved in the growth of plants, in vegetative growth and reproductive growth. You will also study the communication system among cells of given tissues, and also plant metabolism coping with the climate change. In applied microbiology, you will be studying, this is a course based on 2 modules. One is environmental biotechnology, microbiology, sorry, and another module is industrial microbiology. You will also be studying the genetic resources, and you will be studying gene pools and how to collect, characterize, and use the genetic resources, particularly those of important for in agriculture. Another study unit central to this course is biometrical genetics and genomic analysis and bioinformatics, where you will be studying the evolutive forces that let a population evolve, and how these mechanisms are at the same time also important in agricultural crops. You will study genome analysis, gene mapping, sequencing, and also elements of bioinformatics. Advanced plant and animal breeding is also a core study unit. In addition to selection theory and methods for plant and animal breeding, you will also study how to isolate genes, how they can be expressed and can be silenced. And molecular and reproductive biotechnologies applied to the livestock sector. Agricultural chemistry, you will study the fate of several compounds that are used in agriculture. entomology, plant pathology. Also, you will always study how through biotechnological approaches you will be you will care about plant health. Plant tissue culture are also important and a key topic in our degree course, because in addition to high quality plant product free of viruses, it's a very important support for the plant biology and genetic engineering, as well as for germoplasm conservation, as well as for in vitro culture, anther culture, that are very important in plant breeding. Before I close this overview, I'd like to let you know that we are close to sign an agreement with Mate University in Hungary with a double degree. A double degree actually is if a students from our university spend some months at the Mate University doing some of the courses that you find in these slides, when he comes back to home university and graduates, he will get a double degree, and the same is for students coming from the Mate University. This is very important because this will enhance the internationalization of the degree course and also help students to spend some time in another university, studying in another university and in another environment. The important is that they get 40 credits out of 120. So this is something we are very proud and hope that we will have. We are planning to have 4 students per year. Job profile. I don't want to spend a lot of time. You can find it here, listed here. You will be able to study and have knowledge on how to conserve and use agricultural resources. You will be able to manage agroecosystem, characterize molecularly food products, of course, plant, animal, and microorganism improvement from the genetic point of view, so plant breeding, animal breeding. Also, you will have knowledge on genetic transformation and genome editing. You will be able to assess GMOs risks. You will have knowledge on seed industry and nursery industries. In addition, you will also be able to be a consultant. In Italy, you can enroll in a list, a national list, and be a biologist or an agronomist. So these are the potentiality. But what actually do our graduate, you can see them in this slide. Some of them are still involved in research through their PhD studies, not only in Italy, but also abroad. Many others are actually working in plant and animal breeding, few of them in the agri-food industries, and through the Erasmus traineeship, after they graduate, they spend from 6 months to 1 year in qualified universities, European, and this is the first step that for many of them to find a job, even outside Italy, but also some of them are offered a PhD program, a PhD studies in the same university they are spending their Erasmus traineeship. I'll try to summarize and leave enough room for other for students and other colleagues, and you can find most of our information in our website. If you don't find and you want to contact us, you can fill out the form that you find in our webpage, and we will answer all your questions. I will conclude this with giving you a very short video on what will be the environment, the study environment and the living environment at the Department of Agriculture if you decide to enroll in this master degree course. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, now is the time of some of our current students, sorry, and please come here with me. All, also Ali and Florinda, please. Now, we start with Kang. Hello, Kang. Where do you come from, Kang? And how long?
South Sudan. And,
Sudan?
yeah, 2 years now in Italy.
Okay. What difficulties have you met to stay here?
Yeah, by the way, the first difficulty that I can say is the integration into the Italian society. It's actually really hard for someone from another country to adapt. And I think this is obvious for every person. When you come into the new environment, actually the environment is new to you and you need to adapt. Talking about the school, the only difficulties in the school is just the integration into the new system. For example, I come from a country where the exam used to be written and here it is oral exam. So the major challenge was like adaptation to the new system of education here in Italy.
Okay, but what were the positive aspects of this experience?
Yeah, the positive aspect of this experience is that facing this new challenge, I think, is the real positive side, which every foreign student would like to face, because this is what makes the difference. So it's switching from a new system of school where the exam are given in a written form to where the exam are given in oral form. The way the lecture are being delivered is also different. This I can see that as a positive side because it is really a nice experience to me.
A good new experience. So, and what about the relationship with the professor, with the student?
Yeah, I will begin with the professors. Exactly, it is really very important to me to be in this very old university where the relationship with the professor is really very important. For example, during the lecture, the relationship is really very good because during the lecture, the professors are really very motivational. So they motivate you to ask question and you feel free to answer the question. And despite the answer, whether wrong or right, so the reaction is always positive.
Oh,
Next to that, during the exam, the professors make you feel relaxed and free. So you are in your mind and you have to answer the question freely. And also, when they are giving you some tasks like homework or assignment, they are really very good to give you a direction where you can do your assignment. This is what I have seen from the proposers, and it really helped me a lot during my study.
oh,
Regarding with my classmate or my colleague, it's really very important that we met in a difficult situation where the pandemic was really very serious at that time,
yes.
but they tried their best to integrate me into the system of the school because most of them they were actually uh, they had been a student here, so they did their bachelor degree in the same university. I had benefited a lot from their experience. So they have to show me a different university platform, and they have to tell me how to deal with oral exam and many different
Fine,
benefits.
fine, fine, very, very fine. Kang, why did you choose this course?
Thank you for the question. This is a kind of question that I would like to appreciate. I choose the course because I want to have a good knowledge and skill that can be applied for the improvement of agricultural product. For example, improving the yield and the quality of the crop. A knowledge that can be used for the selection of suitable microbial strain that can be applied in food industry, cosmetic industry, a knowledge that can be used for the molecular characterization of the food, a knowledge that can be used for the molecular characterization of the insect pest or with agricultural importance. So my main aim was, or my main interest is just to gain the knowledge
Also
of
to report,
biotechnology.
also to report this knowledge in your countries.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
because I knew this is really very important time to have biotechnological knowledge.
And I think that going back, would you enroll again in this course? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I am interested in
Okay.
the course.
Thank you, Kang.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Ali. Ah. Hello, Ali. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Ali Milham. I'm a Lebanese student. I've been here since 1 year. No, I've been here since 1 year, and okay, I've studied the bachelor's degree in life and earth science, and then I studied also a master's degree in the plant biology. Um,
And also for you the question, why did you choose this course?
okay, I've chosen this course because I come from. No, I've chosen this course because I lived in Lebanon in a village for 17 years, where my parents and my grandparents are like farmers. They work in the land, but I've seen that there is no development in this sector in Lebanon. So I've chosen also to do like a degree in a country that have a similar like atmosphere and environment like Lebanon, because it's a Mediterranean country. So I've chosen Italy to do this thing. And I've chosen biotechnology to like for the combination between the advanced technologies in the agriculture in order to help my parents or even my community in Lebanon to develop this sector.
Okay, and also for you, should be important to report your knowledge in your country after the degree?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. And sorry, why in Italy? Why the course in Italy?
Okay, the course in Italy, because as I mentioned, because it's a country that have like the environment and everything similar to Lebanon,
To
because
Driva.
it's like a Mediterranean country, and so there's not different things that have changed for me since I came to here. Only something like the bureaucracy here that I faced like some problem, but no, everybody can manage those things because you will be guided by your colleagues, by the professors, and everything will be fine.
Our bureaucracy is a problem also for us.
I think so, yeah, because my colleagues mentioned so.
I remember that you learned the Italian also during the first lesson,
Okay,
and now it was difficult to learn the Italian. And now what?
the first time that I came here to Italy, I was like knowing on just one sentence, scusa parla inglese. This is the only one. And then I started working by myself on the Italian language. So I started like downloading some programs to learn the Italian language. Then my professors like advised me to enroll in the Italian course in the Centro Linguistico, the language
Class?
centers here
Yeah.
in the university
Yeah.
that will give you the chance to enroll in this for every student that is enrolled in the University of Perugia will have the chance to take the Italian course.
Perfect, fine. Tell me, Ali, two reasons should you convince a friend to enroll at this course?
Okay, first of all, the Italian teacher.
No, not only the Italian teacher, please.
I'm kidding.
I
Actually,
appraise the Italian.
okay, the first thing is that the relation between the professors and the students is not like a relation of just like teaching and those things. You will have like kind of a friendship between you and the professor, between the students and the professors, and they will guide you throughout the courses. And whenever you need an advice or like you can ask them, and they will not hesitate to provide you with the required information to continue through this course. Even living here in Italy also, some of my professors they helped me to find accommodation here also. So to do different things also. So this thing was like a push for me since I came here and I'm a foreigner student, leaving my country and living in a different place. So yeah, I like this thing so much. And the second thing is that the biotechnology in the environment and agriculture will help you to open more like chances for to continue your studies here in Italy or in different countries, and you will get the knowledge and information that is required to continue other studies in different majors. This is the best thing. So not like just agriculture, you will have like different courses as like Professor Russi was mentioning at the interview, first part.
With microbiology and other
Yeah,
courses,
you have
yes.
like microbiology, like entomology also regarding insects, animal breeding, plant breeding, and different things.
Yes.
Also.
Thank you, Ali. Stay with us. Florinda, you are Italian. My microphone or your microphone? Your phone, please. Your phone, up. You're up. Florinda, I know that you are graduating in the few weeks. It's right? Yes. So you are an Italian student. By being Italian, why an Italian student should enroll in a course offered in English?
So I see this first as an opportunity to improve the language, obviously, but then also an opportunity to learn, to get acquainted with the specific terms and words related to the different subjects and topics. And also because we are studying scientific subjects, English is obviously the language which is used internationally. And so it will also be helpful when, for example, studying to read articles or books which you can find on the internet. And yeah, so I think it's always an advantage.
And is from your side, how difficult is studying in English and to be examined also in English?
So at first, I must confess that it was a bit difficult to study in English because obviously I've always studied in Italian. But then when you get the hang of it, it's easy. And then also for the examination, it's easy because the professor make you feel comfortable, they are understanding, and obviously they won't be there to judge your language. And also being able to attend the lectures with your colleagues, you can improve the communication skills and the interaction skills together with your international colleagues. So you will apply these skills then during the examinations.
Okay. What would you like to do after the graduation?
So I enrolled for the Erasmus Plus traineeship.
Okay.
So the traineeship after the graduation, and so
Where?
I will maybe if I'm accepted in Greece.
Oh,
And
perfect.
yeah, so
Good.
I see this as an opportunity to see if I can first be able to work abroad, because it is something that I've always been interested in. And then if I will continue studying, so maybe apply for a PhD or yeah, working in the research field.
Good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Thank you,
Thank you.
Florinda. Thank you. Now is the moment of the past student. We are in contact with some of them, and this student will discuss with us about your past experience as a student, but also about your current activity and your job. Please, the first will be Dario Esposto. It's online, Dario.
Yep. Hello.
Hi, I'm very happy to see Dario.
Me too. Me too.
Allora, Dario graduated the last year in our course, and I supervised his thesis. So for this reason, I'm very happy to see again. Now he is in Germany. So
Yep.
Dario, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. So I got my degree in November 2021 and in October 2021. And in November, I left for Germany. I went to Erfurt in Thuringia for an internship at the Research Center for Horticulture Crops from the University of Applied Science of Erfurt. And it lasts 9 months, and I worked with interaction between plant and fungi on a transcriptomic level. And after that, I came here to Halle for my PhD that started 1 month ago. And I changed a little bit the way of doing, but it's still interaction between plant and fungi, but now it's more on metabolic level.
Were the skills acquired during our course useful and enough for actual position, for actual activity, for your actual activity?
Absolutely. Of course, you cannot learn 100% of the things you are going to use after your master, but I've learned most of it during my study, and I was also able to easily find what I was missing and learn it really easily. So yeah, definitely.
You came in Germany with an Erasmus traineeship grant, sorry. And would you recommend this experience to the current, the future student of our course?
Again, absolutely yes. In Italy, we are really good at learning a lot of stuff, and being able to learn some practical stuff, seeing different way of doing things. I think it's really important, and I would suggest to do it. Yeah, definitely after the master. Yeah.
And now the last question. Your study were in Italian because at that time our master was not in English. But going back, would you enroll in the current master in theory offered in English?
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity to learn English before going out, for example, for a traineeship. And it's also good to find people from all around the world. You can learn a lot of stuff. So I would do the same. If it was in English, yeah, I would do the same. Yeah.
And you consider to be back in Italy after the PhD or not?
This is a tricky question. For now, I would like to stay here for as much as possible, but in the future, yeah, I can
You
see
don't know.
myself coming
Yes?
back to
Oh,
Italy. Yeah, sometimes.
I'm
Yeah.
happy. Thank you very much,
Thank
Dario.
you.
See you.
Bye.
And now we have Marco Di Marsico. Marco?
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the light. Here we are.
Oh, Marco.
Hi.
Where are you talking from? Where are you?
I'm in Barcelona right now.
Oh, very fine, fine. Please introduce yourself.
So I'm Marco. I finished my career as a master degree student in 2018, I guess, in agricultural biotechnology. And then I started my PhD career in University of Perugia, always in the Department of Agricultural Biology and Genetics. Sorry, light is not helping me. And I did my studies as a PhD student for 4 years, and I just finished my career as a PhD student last week. And right now I'm in Barcelona working in a bioinformatics company, and that's it.
And your activity now, what are?
Now I'm a bioinformatician.
In this informatic company?
Bioinformatician, yeah.
Okay. And your future perspective, what are?
I mean, stay here for now.
For now.
Yeah, but I have no idea about my remote future. I'm just trying to understand what I can do, what I can create, and even ameliorate my skills right now. That is my main topic.
Okay, thank you very much, Marco. And what is your opinion about our course entirely offered in English? What are about you the very interesting skills acquired during our course?
I think that I would love, for example, to have done the course in English, because as also I guess Florinda said, that it's really important to have a knowledge about English also in the academic and the scientific work, but also about the skills. It was really helpful because it gave me a new method to highlight the method to study, to understand the scientific information, but also to give all of us the opportunity to have a good perspective for our future work. So yeah, that is really important.
Okay, thank you very much, Marco, and good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Bye. And now we have Carlo Tissi. It's right? Carlo?
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, eccolo.
Oh, sorry.
No. Hi, Carlo.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
And you, where are you talking from?
I'm actually talking from home, but I'm based in Italy now. I do work in the seed industry for Ensasaden research.
Okay, from in Italy. Oh,
Yeah. I'm based in Italy. I do work for an international breeding company, but as a plant breeder, I'm based in Italy.
Oh, perfect. So, also considering your actual what are your actual activities in this breeding?
Well, actually, I'm my responsibility is as a plant breeder. So I'm responsible for the development of vegetable varieties for Southern Europe market. This means that my breeding program do deliver new genetics, new varieties for Italy and Spain mainly, but also other fitting countries like United States or Turkey and North Africa. This means that I do travel a lot. So I would like also to stress again the importance of the English language in in the industry if you decide to study this, let's say, biotechnologies, because it's a very important tool also to join international companies and mainly work even in your country, but travel a lot. That is, let's say, very inspiring for this job.
Okay. And also, I think for you could be important to study in one course offered in English.
Yes. I didn't have this chance when I was a student, because actually I think I'm the old one among the interviewed one, because I finished the course in 2009, and then I've done my PhD again in the same university in Perugia. But at that time it was not possible to do the course in English. But well, I think it's a very important tool for the students to have the chance to start studying directly in English, so they have the chance to have all the door open when they decide to go abroad.
Sorry, and what skills acquired during the course were useful to you for these positions?
Well, first of all, the knowledge of the genetics that was very, very important at the time, and I think is still very present according to what Luigi has shown to us. So the basic knowledge of all the breeding techniques and the most important molecular biology tools, it's a must for a breeder, because you have to know and understand very well the genetic and the biology of your crop, but you have also to know all the possible molecular tools that you can use in order to get new varieties and genetic improvement of your crop.
Fine, thank you very much, Carlo.
Thanks.
Bye, and good luck also for you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
And at last, but not the last, Cristina?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Cristina. Allora, Cristina, where are you talking from?
So I'm in the Netherlands, Holland, from Wageningen, and then I'm in my office in the Netherlands Institute of Ecology,
Awesome.
talking from here, yeah.
So, Cristina, introduce yourself and your present activities.
Yeah, so I graduated from Environmental and Agricultural Biotechnologies in 2018. I was actually in the same year as Marco, the previous talk. And during my master there, I did the Erasmus Plus traineeship for my master thesis. So I came to the Netherlands for 6 months. And after that, I got a PhD in the same institute. I started in 2019, so I'm in the end of my PhD. And my PhD is about applying bacteria and fungi to the plants. So it's kind of midway between microbiology and plant genetics.
And after your PhD, what do you like to do? The university career or not, outside in the private company?
Yeah, well, it's a good question. I'm still deciding what to do, but with this PhD, I'm able to actually, it's really applied. So I'm already collaborating with companies, and so I can choose both the academic path that so far, well, is my first choice, but I can also use what I learned during the PhD to work in a company that applies this knowledge to like the field. That would also be nice.
And also for you, what skill acquired during our course were useful for you in your activities? Surely the course in microbiology, I think.
Yeah, the applied microbiology course was really important for me because it gave me the basic to work with a microorganism in the lab. And I really like the fact that now you have this course in English, because I think it's really important to have students that leave the university with English skills, also for, because it's a really competitive environment. So if you have already the English skills, is really important. For me, the genetics basic was really important, and the statistics, because it's something that you will use a lot during your PhD. And of course, you can improve these skills while you're doing this, but it's good to have a basic knowledge on this.
Thank you very much, Cristina.
Thank you. It
Good
was
luck.
nice
See
seeing
you.
you. Good luck.
See you.
Bye.
And now we have, I think, little videos, okay, for in which one other students will explain, will describe your actual experience, actual work experience. See you to all, please.
Good morning.
Hello,
My name is Anna Maria Di Noia,
and I'm Vincenzo Cassibba.
and we are colleagues. We work in a seed company, Southern Seed, in Sicily. Now we are in one of the greenhouses that we use for research. In particular, in this greenhouse there is now pepper, and we use this greenhouse to keep in purity our parental line, the same that we use for milk process.
We are breeders of tomato and pepper, and I graduated in 2017, and after I started my PhD, industrial PhD, and I finished it last year, and then I'm still working here as tomato and pepper breeder.
I graduated in 2015, and almost 1 year later I start to work here. At first I was supposed to be here only for a few months, but next month I have been working here for 6 years.
So our perspectives in the future are to be the best breeders, of course, and to have the leader variety of the market in tomato and pepper, of course, in both. And regarding the university and the course, I think the changes that they did were very good, because now bioinformatics and statistics are very good and very useful for our job. Unfortunately, we couldn't have the classes, but they are very, very useful. More than the other classes that we took in the past. So I think they did some good changes, and also the course that now is in English is very important, because in this job the language is so much important for everything, because everything is in English right now. So if you want to talk with someone, with clients, with customers, with farmers, everywhere, you have to talk in English. So thank you, good luck for everything, and
have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, very, very fine, thank you. Please.
Yes. To the students that are watching, if you have any question, we are here to answer, to give you answer.
I think we have no question. It's always clear. All
We
clear.
hope that we have been clear enough,
Very clear.
and we hope that we were not boring you. And please come and enroll in our
course.
master degree.
Yes.
Thank you, Lara.
Thank you.
And see you around. Bye-bye.